Hi, this is my disclaimer. In spite you may wonder why I'm doing a disclaimer at the beginning of my video. Seeing I'm trying a new project, a new kind of show if you may, even if it's only a one-off. The new disclaimer that I am providing here is to those fabulous people who've put lovely pictures of which I use not for profit, not for gain, just for entertainment, purely only for entertainment. And I like to share what I like to see, and I'd like to share that with people. So any materials that I may use in all of my videos, particularly this one, as there's going to be more of, there's a possibility that I may accidentally use material that has got a copyright that I haven't put a disclaimer on. So for that I can only apologise, and if they are truly private or confidential or all the above, then maybe you should be removing them off the mode for free tabloids, because I've been using free tabloids for many decades, including some of the earlier stuff of which I've had suddenly a copyright. Now I did do this on an earlier show, stating now if it's copywritten, even with the apps that we pay for, and I'm guilty of sin for paying for apps because I like some of the stuff you can get to make an entertainment to its full value, so people can watch with a bit of luck and enjoy my stuff. So on this disclaimer, for any materials of which that I may use, I can only but apologise and express my concerns that, well, if it is a problem, then maybe in some cases, now that sounds nasty but it's not meant, in some cases you should probably take it with the provider that you're using to say, look, you know, I've not given you permission or authorization to use this material free for non-prescribed pictures and media that people may use or not use. So again, including the stuff that I use, I'm not going to go and hold someone up against some kind of crazy invisible wall or force field or any sort of that crazy stuff in whatever sort of view you may take. It is literally, it's there. All that I do is literally and 100% not for gain. It's just for pure entertainment. I hope you enjoy these videos, and I hope you enjoy many more, and on most occasions please subscribe and give me a thumb up. Knock them dead, and hope you enjoy all of this. Catch you in a bit. Till the next time. See you on the other side. Till then, see you soon. Light. Surrounded by mystery and all of the unknown. And yet we still question the very thing we may fear the most. But most of the unknown always reaches out from vast universe to that of your mind, all while we sleep. Well, morning everybody. Hope you've had a very good night and pleasant sleep. Well, here I am. Well, what can I think? It weren't a bad old show, but not much happened. But unfortunately, when you're doing like any kind of investigation, you can never always get that what you're hoping to get. Sometimes you'll get, and you're thinking, "What? I didn't even hear that." Even through the editing process and all the business that we have to do. But the thing you just watch, believe it or not, I'd love to be a bit more specific with it, but not much seemed to be happening on the whole. It was a lot of audible. There was more audible than there was anything else that I could see. And well, obviously, if you guys out there can see more than I can, then wow, let me know in the comments by all means, because I went through it tediously for a hell of a long time. It's the first time I've actually gone to something this complex. It was actually nearly 2 hours long. I'm thinking, nope, that was too long, and people became. And I thought, no, that wouldn't work out too bright with me. So anyway, back to the serious side of things. But I said, even though this channel is not devoted just to paranormal, it's devoted to all the unknowns and a bit of carefree touch luck. You go somewhere, you film it, and see do you catch anything. If you can't debunk it, then it must be happening. And that's the way I've done with tonight. I mean, last night's show was, whoa, it was long. Yes, sure. I let it play to its own little content whilst I was snoring my little hiney indoors. Normally I would put in the times that I was doing things, but seeing it was a sleep easy investigation on literally curiosity about where I happen to live, strange things do happen and strange things do you hear. But on this occasion, however long it was, I've shortened it down to considerably a lot, because I personally couldn't see anything happening. It was, as I said, it was more audible. Now, audible could be any number of things. It could be a neighbour, it could be animals roaming around and doing God knows what. Who really actually knows? It's hard to say. I was hoping at least to see like anomalies, I get a little bit more than I did get. But on my perspective, this is what I saw. Obviously, as I keep saying, as I did say a minute ago, if there was something you saw or you think you saw, by all means, let me know in the comments. And by all means, if you got any stuff of your own experience that you'd like to be shown on while you sleep, this new series, well, this is the new remake of this series. Hopefully it'll have a better impact than the first part, than the original version of this series, because I've hopefully like to think I've got a bit more experience at it, and I don't want to bore everybody, so I could be ended up 4 hours, 8 hours doing some filming. If I'm not actually there physically filming it, in my perspective, it's a lot of tedious editing. Now the editing, yeah, it's fine. It's a challenge. You got to really listen with undisturbances. I mean, some of the noises you'll keep repeating, but I will say, on some of those noises, they seem to be ironically every 10 to 15 minutes spaced. I think there was one or two that were like an hour late. I did pick up two verbal disembodied noises, disembodied voices, One I interpreted as a very bad word, like I put it down as F sound or something. Obviously, if you can hear it better than me, let me know in the comments below. And then there was another one which I really, no matter how many times I played that particular sketch, that particular area, I could hear something, but I could not actually hear it. It was there, you could hear it, but it was very unaudible, but it was genuinely there. So, I mean, I've got a bit on one of the things. I've got my late mum's ashes. I know, creepy, depressive. Where's the razors? No, don't literally do that. That's not a good idea. And some of the noises that I think I incorporated and I heard, and believe you me, I tried to debunk it any way you could possibly imagine. It actually sounded like something was hitting the where my late mum is placed. I know, yeah, grim, boring, bit scenic, but it's for example, you know, because with a lot of paranormal things, it could not only be in the area or the atmosphere or EVPs. EVPs are electronical phenomenons that you can pick up with the appropriate equipment. Unfortunately, I lost all of mine a while back. Then you've got recording, a thing that I call recording replay, which is where everything is right, it's as it should be, and it's like a video recorder replaying that circumstance. Whether this was evident on this show, I don't really know. You know, it's for you to decide if or not there was something actually happened, or was it just nothing really happening? I mean, I don't really know. I am a skeptic. I always like to try and disprove anything that I'm unfamiliar with. I always try and disprove it, but I also would like to find answers. You know, hopefully things will progress in another way and I'll be able to do the things that I did in the past, which was literally paranormal investigation equipment to boot as well, and trigger mechanisms. For those who are new to that sort of thing, it's always handy to have some kind of trigger mechanism, a very good clarity of voice phenomenon. I've literally used this bit of equipment that you're seeing upon you now. So I may have missed out a lot of things that mic could not pick up, and during my editing I may have missed or didn't pick up myself. I said all I wanted to try and highlight was that what I personally could hear. I said you got to judge for yourselves. If you think, yay, yawn, 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 or yeah, all right then, we'll give it a go, then way to go. I said, if you got any sketches that you think you could throw my direction, I think there's a link down below. I don't know if there is or not. But anyway, if you can find a link, I'm still learning that side of things. If there is a link, try and get back to me, because all of this area now that I'm doing is literally newer to me. I mean, you can always launch any stuff that you're querying about on the MSI channel. If you go on Google, you can send me a messenger on the MSI 6 TV. Now, if you've got any sort of sketches that you think, oh, this might be good on my show, then by all means, please do it. I am working on a new way of doing the links. So if there is anything that people like about this show or dislike, I'm not going to be offended either way. You know, and that you think that would go nice on this show, by all means. And yeah, of course, always give me an idea if there's things that you think, well, maybe I'd like you to investigate there. And I'd be game ball to do that as well. But anyway, it's neither here or there, and I hope you enjoyed the show. And by all means, give me the thumb up or the thumb down. I don't mind either way. I don't get offended. But subscribe. As it says at the end, there's an end. Oh, really? Yeah. No, yep, no, no, yep. There's an end, definitely an end. But back to the seriousness, by all means. I'm always open for new ideas, and I am trying to develop this channel. DMSI is the channel. If I ain't got it on DMSI TV, I'll have it on Mike Mitchell's TV. Either way, there are two channels that I use and that you can view most of my material. But DMSI TV is mainly for all kinds of documentaries. Mike Mitchell's TV, well, that's just for the hell of it. That's for fun, experiment. Who knows what you want to use it for? I'll let you decide what would go well with Marty Mitchell's TV as we are rescheduling and redoing things. But on both channels, please subscribe. And I hope you enjoy this show here. And I'll keep you informed on either this channel or the Mike Mitchell TV on any new developments that I feel could be of some use to you, my viewers, which I don't want to disappoint. And of course I don't want you to bore yourselves. I don't want to bore yous. I just generally hope you enjoy my entertainment and my choices of entertainment I use on both these channels, because these are the only main two channels that are at current activated. Oh yeah, you've got a catch up on some of these on the DKM channel, DM Flick channel, but I ain't really done a great deal with that, but it is there. That's another third channel that I've got. But the ones that I mainly concentrate on at this moment in time are obviously the main channel, Martin Mitchell's channel, and obviously the sister's channel, the DMSI TV. Touch and go, any way you want it, is the DM Flick channel. But again, I'll let you know more about that channel, and well, any subscribers will be well welcomed. So I hope you've enjoyed you, and I hope it caused you to be depressed or miserable or think, oh, what a load of that is. So anyway, till the next time I do this show, and till I do the next episode, which is coming soon, in the same abode, whether we get anything or not, that's coming. And then a show after the third one will be, or the fourth one, sorry, the fourth one or the fifth one. I get confused with those ones because they're remastered, reverbed versions of them. I'm going to do an outside version to go with While We Sleep. But that's all in the pipeline, and I don't know how long that's going to take me to do that. But it's coming soon. And well, I hope you enjoy me, and the more people give me that, the more chance it'll allow me to give you more content that hopefully you want on this, the documentary paranormal unknown channel, of which is known as DMSI TV. Till then or not, I'll catch you all on the flip.